What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chris's Watch Movie Party. I'm Chris.
I'm Hales.
I'm Michelle.
And tonight we're continuing the horror franchise Scream with Scream 5. Are you girls ready?
We're ready.
Ready.
Ready. Okay, so let's get my computer ready. So we'll go 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, hang on. Mine's got the unauthorized reproduction blast shit.
We'll start again. That's all right. Go back.
Okay, no, I'll tell you when it comes up. I'll tell you when it starts.
That's all right. I'm at 000, so just tell me when. We'll go.
Yeah. Go.
Mine won't go to 0. It's at 01.
Okay.
Yeah, just go. It's just the... Okay, so the stars are coming up to the mountain. La, 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 la. Paramount now.
Okay, so Chris, we're a couple seconds behind then.
I think I could probably go back a bit.
So I've just hit
Not
25
sure.
seconds.
See, I don't know if I can see my time. Spyglass has just come up. Arseholes, by the way.
Yeah, well, I think we're both... That my spyglass just come up.
It's black now.
Yep.
House. Someone's a little bit ahead.
This opening is stellar.
She is incredible. I was watching something the other day, and they were doing it through COVID, and she had to do this before and after COVID. This was the first shot that they did, and the last scene they did, and she was 17 beforehand and 18 afterwards, so they could only go till 12 o'clock for most of it at night because she was underage. Yeah, and she smashes it.
Yeah, well, when I saw this in theaters, this was the first Scream that I've seen where I actually had butterflies in my stomach in the beginning since the original.
Yeah, I think it's the best opening scene since 2.
Of her shit?
Charlie Easter egg. See what I mean about them? I said it the other day, repeating the names. They had the Wayne and the Bailey the other day.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and look at that a bit more.
I didn't even think about that. God, do I pay attention or what?
Well, I mean, this goes to this whole cult meaning thing, right?
Yeah.
Or cult idea.
Yeah, well, I got the reference of the Charlie one. I just never heard the Wayne and Bailey one in 4 before. I must have just skipped over it.
There's more. There is more. I just can't think of them. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch again for the millionth time. There's just so many things you have to try and pick up because there's so many Easter eggs and...
Well, it's elevated horror. What does that mean, elevated horror? You know, it's like scary, but with complex emotional and thematic.
Someone's is real loud.
It's probably me.
Mine's in my ear.
Is it better?
Go a little bit lower.
I find it a bit weird that they live in Woodsboro, as he says, and they don't know Stab. There's like 7 or 8 movies.
Yeah.
And they live in
Super
Woodsboro.
90s. She's just walking along, talking to this dude.
Who has a landline anymore, by the way? I have one, but I don't have a phone.
I have a landline. It still has a phone.
Tara.
Why does she hang up there? She's happy to talk to him about her mum and blah blah blah, and then he says,
Right. So
"Tara,"
obviously he
and
knows
she
her
hangs
name.
up.
Right. He
Yeah,
obviously
like
knows
why
who
wouldn't
she
he know
is.
her name? So she hangs up all of a sudden. My theory that I was talking about doing the video about the other day, he doesn't actually say the thing. It's
What thing?
in text. You know my theory I was talking about doing the video on?
The
Oh,
fuck?
right.
Swearing.
Shut up! There still might be something in that. Yeah, I'm ahead. I don't know if I can go back like 10 seconds with this though.
We're not that far behind.
No, it's only like 2 or 3 seconds.
What do you want? I told you. I want to play a game. Stab movie trivia. 3 rounds. You call the cops, she dies. You get a question wrong, she dies. Her parents only home. I can be in there in 15 seconds.
The one thing that I do love about this movie is that there's so many homages to Wes, and that you can tell the filmmakers absolutely respected and loved him so much. And she lived on Elm.
And what do they drive past when they're going into town? Elm Street.
Yeah. I think it's mentioned, you see it in one, right? Or it's mentioned that she lives on Elm. That's the only time.
My dad used to play the lottery, and we have one here that's called the Big Four, and he used to play 1428 for me.
Oh my god, I love that. Always said it. They really start to push the stab agenda here.
Thank God for fake IMDb.
She's so smart there, though. I don't know if I'd think about that. This is another interesting bit, how she only picks Billy. Seems like a running theme throughout this movie.
Mm-hmm. What the hell is she gonna do? She weighs 82 pounds and she's 4'3".
Yeah, it's funny how when they don't actually die in the attacks, they become superhuman, and Ghostface is completely fucking hopeless.
He does kick the ever-loving shit out of her, though.
Oh, he smashes her. Oh, when he treads on her fucking ankle, oh my god.
Oh, brilliant. I love it.
I love the brutality in this movie. Like, it kills.
Back to basics.
They bring it to They bring it up to a 10. I don't think you've really seen anything like it since Casey and Olivia.
Oh, Olivia.
Well, I think that's what they knew people wanted.
I mean, also, it's like you can pretty much do anything like that nowadays. They were really smart in the way they brought it to the level that horror is at now, but also paid so much homage to the others.
Why doesn't anybody have a gun in
Really
these
clever
movies?
writing. Because it's scream/stab.
I know.
It's like, what's
But I
Michael
mean, I have a
Myers
bullet
got
in this guy's
face?
head already.
She's so good. She's such a good actress.
I don't get that. People say that all the time, and I don't see it. This is the only
If
thing
you
I've
look
ever
at
seen
her
in,
face
too.
throughout this, I love that. That's so good.
Yeah, and if you notice in 6, she's actually got the scar on her hand.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking about today, actually, is they pay a lot of attention to detail. But in this, there's a lot of plot holes. And it goes to the fact that the end of the movie is about toxic fandom. And it makes me think if they're playing with us in this movie as well, like it's kind of a wink, wink, nudge, nudge for the writers that for the toxic fandom for this movie, because they knew that they were never going to get it perfect for everyone. So
Yeah.
they were kind of pushing their luck because they knew that the toxic fandom were going to come after them. So they made those little mistakes and plot holes on purpose, maybe, because they knew them all the movies back to front. And they're really clever writers. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Mhm.
my boner pills.
Does that make sense? But then I watched 6 and I'm like, no, they weren't that clever.
You are my boner pills.
I love Jack Quaid.
I knew something was hinky with him, like right here.
I knew it was him when he was cast. But I have to say, I think when it comes to 5 and 6, I think it's not really about the reveal. I think it's about why they're doing it, because the reveals are so obvious. Just my opinion.
Oh, that place shut down now, Cardial Lanes.
How do you know that? I didn't even know it was real.
Yeah, it is a real place.
I assumed it was fake
Do
too.
people bowl anymore?
Yeah.
Mhm. It's big
sometimes.
around here.
Do you bowl, Showbell?
No, it's never been my thing.
I watched a video with Radio Silence, and you can tell that out of all of them, they adored Jack Quaid the most because he improved so much, and the way they spoke about David Arquette, it just made me cry the whole entire time. I bawled my eyes out the entire time because Scream is so important to him, and he didn't want to come back. But then he heard that Kevin was involved, and they had to, like, they went and spoke to him and told him he was going to die. Like, they had to tell him, and he was like on board. with it and the way that they did it. And they wanted to do the Joy theme, which had only been done in 2, and they went through hell trying to get the music rights for it because it was the only thing not done by Marco Beltrami. So it gave me a little bit more love.
Yeah, but it's still not the Hans. It's still not the Hans Zimmer one, though.
Oh, isn't it? So they didn't get it.
No,
They didn't get the rights to the Hans Zimmer one.
nah.
I didn't know that.
I think they could have done Vince a little better.
See, nobody talks about that much. Only people who are big fans of Kyle Gallner because he's so big in the horror industry. I think that was supposed to maybe come up later because why would they bring him in unless it was to fuck with us, with the Stu believers? Why would they bring him in as related to Stu?
I don't know. Like the first time I watched it in theaters, I was like, I forgot who he was by the time I got home because there's so much to swallow, you know? But after the third or fourth watching, I was like, they didn't do him right.
But they were supposed to put him in maybe, I guess, as a red herring because if you look at his tattoos, they basically show killer, killer, killer because he has like a Jason tattoo. He has an Elm Street tattoo. Like, I can't remember all of them. He's got like 6 tattoos that are of relevance. I think he has Wes's birthday as well on his neck, something along those lines.
Nice.
Oh, he has Ghostface's knife, I think.
Pre-decade or so, some idiot gets the bright idea to put on the mask, kill his friends, and get famous too. Last time it happened was in 2011.
We came here voluntarily.
And we gotta make sure Tara's okay.
Right, yes, of course. We gotta make sure we don't get sliced up by some lunatic who saw Friday the 13th and thought, you know what? That Jason guy, he got some pretty solid ideas. Can I just ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea why someone wearing that mask would want to kill your sister?
No.
Mindy. I love Mindy.
The puss on her face.
How you feeling? Of course they
I like her hair better in 6, Mindy.
When she cuts it. Yeah, because she's in. Have you guys watched Yellow Jackets?
No.
It's really good. Show she's in it. And she cuts her hair off in it.
What's your hair? Chad and Mindy, the twins, and Wes. These
Just
three.
lay down, dude.
Dylan Minnette apparently contacted them because he's retired from acting. He's doing his band. I think the Wallows or something like that. And he was like, I want to be in Scream. I don't care.
In case anybody was wondering, Parker's here today.
Hey, Bucky. Beautiful boy.
She just barked at the wind.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right.
I always thought Bucker was boy.
Nope.
I've been calling him a boy for ages. Calling her a boy, sorry. Pay attention, Hales.
Well, she's named after boys, so I get that.
Oh, you never know these days. I've got 2 Rileys, one's a boy and one's a girl in my family.
So cool.
You only say that because she's got you looking on one day, that's for you.
That's true. True story.
Actually, Sam is not. Forgot about the mom, right? Walks right out on his first 8, 10, 15 minutes. Sam started acting out, getting in trouble with the cops, and then on the first 18th birthday, she leaves.
Everyone suspected Dylan Minnette because he's always been a nice guy and he's a name. And I was like, there's no way. They wouldn't make Wes the killer.
No.
When the writers were talking to Kevin Williamson about being involved, he didn't want to do it, but he ended up ringing. It wasn't Gary Busey, it was the other one. What's his name? Can't think right now. Anyway, and in the end, he rang him at like 8 o'clock because he said, "No, I'm not doing it," because he got like screwed over by the Weinsteins, and he wanted to like, he was done with Scream. He was over it, and he just said, "If you do it, will you dedicate it to Wes?" And they were like, "Of course!" Like, fucking oath. He's like our hero. He's the reason we got into screenwriting horror movies. I thought that was amazing. James Vanderbilt. Here comes my song and my man. Both my men. Cole Garner and Nick Cave. God. I want to be in a Cole Garner Nick Cave sandwich.
Oh boy. That's beautiful.
With his red right hand. I'm glad that they played that for him at least, because they do him bad.
But this is good. Like, you don't even know it's in there. Boom.
Directed by his right hand. Knife slap. Sexy. See, I told you I'm always attracted to the wrong guys. Red flag. I'm attracted to Ghostface in this just from his knife swipe. Because I'm pretty sure that was Richie.
Richie's in the hospital.
No, I know. Even though they cut to that, it might not mean that. I don't, because I know in the deleted scene, they say that Amber was at the hospital with Judy says she was at the hospital then. These are the problems that I have with this movie is, and 6 is they misdirect you in that way by just
6
switching
is
to
insane.
scenes like that.
Oh, there's Billy.
I found this brilliant. I thought it was a great idea. So many people are pissed, but God, he doesn't look good.
Well, it's some bad makeup.
It's
A little too much makeup.
and the writers and producers and directors were like, he looked great. We didn't think we had to do anything. I'm like, you guys are fucking, I was going to say a bad word then, but you guys are delusional. But he does look fucking awesome, but he does not look 20 years of age.
No, he doesn't look that great.
I love Amber here with pleasure. Sam's a fucking badass, man. This is when you know she's a badass.
Pretty ballsy in
See?
such a public
Super
location.
smart. See?
What?
damn Superwoman right now. Ghostface dumbass. She knows exactly what to do. Push tables, grab chairs.
Start screaming.
This dickhead.
Woodsboro's finest.
Shut up, Mikey Madison. You piss me off. I like how they directly accuse each other, though. I've never really seen that done.
No.
Judy.
Judy.
Sorry, I sound like Forrest Gump then.
I love it.
Jabbo.
D.
It's Sheriff Vic. I remember you too. And all the trouble you had.
You know what? When she was frothing over, I just realised, when she was frothing over Dewey, she must have already had Wes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's a hoe.
She's a cougar. She's still really sexy. I actually, because you know how much I hate her in 4. I like her in this one.
Yeah, I thought she was a dumbass in 4.
So fucking annoying. Except for what did she say about when she pops up? About the vest?
Wear the vest, save the chest.
Yes. That's awesome. I hope she improv that.
Probably.
She was in love with this other guy, and he got her pregnant. She told that it was his, and that's what he was posting. And he's seen it, and he's at it. I'm 13. I just moved out. I got. So it's crazy. And she hasn't moved out of the state. She made me promise that and that's why I actually, oh my God, listen, and we're you. I went out and I started to, oh my God, that I was probably going to take me here when I left out.
And now you're a fucking psychopath, just like your dad. Don't do drugs, kids.
And 24 hours ago, she didn't know who Billy Loomis was. Now all of a sudden, she knows who her uncle is, or
Five
whatever the hell
whole
he be.
years, and then I get stabbed, and you want to come back, and you want to drop all this shit on me? Well, I swear, I thought I was protecting you. Give me what do you want?
Crazy recognized Crazy. How the fuck does she not recognize Richie? It's like, mate,
Yeah, please.
Because he's batshit. Of course, Amber's even worse.
Get the
I'm like,
No. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was listening.
It doesn't freak you out.
Totally.
My real father was a serial killer.
Richie is really likable.
A great deal.
I find him highly annoying.
I get it.
Do you?
Yeah, when she stabbed the shit out of him,
I
I
just-
applauded. I'm so
Yeah, I
excited.
love that. I love that. But I just feel like he brings like a. This one doesn't have the humor that the other ones have. Like it gets a little bit darker, and he brings a little bit of. I don't know. It just gives me that little bit of humor that the other ones had that this one doesn't. I think they were afraid. To do that because like Hollywood doesn't greenlight a lot of horror humor anymore. Like it's all like, as Tara said at the beginning, it's all elevated humor. Oh,
Elevated my ass. Just kill people like you kill Olivia. Move on.
right. Oh, yeah, Dewey, come on. Have some
What would he-
manners.
When he spits in the sink.
Yeah, ew.
Classy.
Come on.
Keep it classy.
Keep it classy. Oh,
I don't even know what it was supposed to be.
I'll have to watch it again. I think he put something in his mouth that might have been off or something, and he, of course, because he's living in a trailer,
I
apparently.
think that's the only
an
part of this
alcove.
movie that he smiles.
Yeah, at court. Oh, sorry, Gail. Botox court. I love how he opens the door straight away. He's like, what?
That's a terrible reason for me to talk to you.
God, he's beautiful. You see the look on Charlie's face, though? He's like, oh, it's Dewey. He can't help himself there.
Nothing short of yeah, were you two?
Yeah.
Who's he?
This is Richie, my boyfriend.
Does he know?
Mom?
You know your dog?
This is the good thing about this one is Dewey gets everything right, except
Yeah.
he's Michelle Bell.
I saw her disappear, so I'm just waiting for her to come back in.
Where are you, my lovely,
Rule number one.
my beautiful girl? He's like, as if like, of course it's not me, but you're like, yep, it's definitely you. Yes.
Always connected.
Excuse
there's
you, iPad died.
Sorry. I think there's a bug with
She said-
StreamYard at the moment.
That's for you.
A bug?
Yeah. Because even on the
No,
live
she said
stream,
I'm
Always has friends.
sorry.
I was going to say, even on the live stream the other day with the guys that kept kicking everyone out as well.
Oh, okay. She said iPad died. Just plugging in, I guess.
For the killer there. You can find out why they're doing this and figure out who's next.
So help us figure out who's behind this.
You kidding me? I've been stabbed 9 times. I've got permanent dirt damage and one little limp. You think I want to do that?
Oh, his limp comes back in this one.
So if I'm in danger,
But does he have a limp when he's walking? I don't think so.
Yeah, I watched. You know, when he's picking up Richie in the hospital, he's
Yeah.
limping.
Yeah, but he's not limping after he drops him off in the elevator and starts walking like with the gun, with like the wild gun thing, like he's in the West. He's not limping then.
Richie just gave himself away. He just said he's not as nice or whatever as he is in the movies. He's only watched one movie at the moment. Right? Am I right?
Possibly.
Because he said he was watching the first stab. And it, Sydney, yeah, I'd be staying in shape too, girlfriend. Ghostface could come at you at any time. Linda Hamilton it up again. I'd just be like too.
But he could just be meaning because Dewey was kind of like a pushover in the first one. So he might just mean that he's
But he
super
says
nice mate.
movies. He says movies, not the movie.
They're fine. Let's see.
Oh, so look, they haven't like. I like this. I like how they've made Sydney move on. She's happy. She hasn't obviously spoken to Dewey, even though they're so close and everything, and they like trauma bonded. She hasn't even spoken to him for years because they divorced such a long time ago,
Yeah.
and they haven't spoken. That's sad,
yeah.
but it's good that she's happy,
I'm fine.
even though it's with fucking Mark Kincaid, which is fucking ridiculous.
Good. That's good.
You don't know.
Let's see my next call. But Sid, promise me, what you hear, what you see on the news, don't come here.
No offense, but I have no intention of that.
See, they had to get her back. She would never have come back without them killing Dewey. It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
I was just writing to her.
You, Sid.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello. My iPad just decided to go, nope, not today.
Not today. I
Smiley
hope you're
face.
doing well.
I love the smiley face.
I love that that's a real picture.
Yeah.
I love the Tatum thing too because she's never been referenced. I wonder why they never did that. There's something coming up that I never noticed until the other day, which I like. It's probably my favorite part of the movie. It's gone again. It's at the end. Hopefully I'll remember.
Really assist you in your investigation.
Temporarily assist you.
Just because I got you.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Here comes our girl.
Bring up,
What a lovely memorial Martha has for him. Here she is.
There's something else.
Hey, Martha. Oh, she's beautiful.
Julie, hi. Look. How's the light?
Okay, Mom, we're good.
Rough.
She'd be an interesting first kill for 7
Yeah.
if it goes down a certain route.
There's something I have to tell you.
I think just saying because she's a legacy character. Oh, nice still shot from the end of friggin' Scream 1. How would they get that? Oh, I guess they probably took photos at the party, maybe.
None taken, but what's my motive? You got stabbed up a million times, got touched by your famous wife, and
Crawled into a bottle. I don't like that.
That douche not so live connected. I googled him this morning, so Who's Stu Mocker?
See, it's a whole theme, the Who's Stu Mocker thing,
Okay.
and the whole movie.
The first 3 attacks are all on people related to the original killers. Oh my god, he's making a prequel. What? Or legacy sequel fans are torn on the terminology.
Please speak English.
Okay, remember the stab movie that came out? Oh yeah, the one you and I talked about, right? What actually was nice? Of course you did. You terrible taste. I hate it. The point is, the hardcore stab fans hated it. You go on 4chan and Reddit. All they're talking about is how stabbing
Try to-
how they crammed in social commentary just to make it elevated. How they make characters a Mary Sue.
That's the Mary said we really are.
What's wrong with elevated horror? I mean, Jordan Field's fucking bullets. But that's not that. Real stab movies are mother flasher who've done it. Full stop. No, it's just a movie. Some people think original is their favorite thing in the world. A movie that made them love horror that mom or dad showed them when they were 10, that bonded them together.
I wonder if Scream
Anyone
termed the word meta.
Our killer is writing his own version of Stabby, but doing it as a requel.
Which is
See, you can't just reboot a franchise from scratch. The fans won't stand for it. Black Christmas, Child's Play, Flatliners, that shit doesn't work. But you can't just do a straight sequel either. You gotta build something new, but not too new, or the internet goes fucking mess. Gotta be part of an ongoing storyline, even if the story shouldn't have been ongoing in the first place. New main characters, yes, but supported by and related to legacy characters. Not quite a reboot, not quite a sequel, like the new Halloween, Saw, Terminator, Jurassic Park, Ghostbusters, well, even Star Wars. It always comes back to the original. Are you telling me that I'm caught in the middle of a fan
Fucking fiction. Fucking legend.
Come on.
So that's good. 2.1. But for next year, we will go on that pattern.
I think they would have been smart to not have her being chased by Ghostface, or to have made them visions to really make you think that the main protagonist could have been Ghostface.
Yeah.
It makes perfect equal sense.
I don't really think this supposed to be a friend group, and they're making fun of it. I'd be out.
none of that, they're all right.
Really not in the mood right now.
He's a killer on the loose. He's threatening you. He's
Oh yeah,
threatening
you look
You're
20
gonna run away from who you are like you always do.
plus
Or you
200.
lose it.
I'm not like you.
How else are you going to survive? I say accept who you are. Let's get out there, find out who's doing this, and cut some fucking throats!
Cut some fucking throats.
And extra edamame.
This is so GD. Extra edamame. I can so see her being a foodie. I fucking hate foodies. So she hears something there. So do you think someone's already there?
Probably.
I think they made sure to have Sam by herself then because I think there's 2 killers here.
Are you getting paid out there, honey? Big boy.
Beautiful.
Earbud problems.
You're me this week. What the hell?
I'm a wreck. Honestly, it's crazy.
Doppelganger. Shower scene. How many shower scenes is this in the franchise? So many Psycho references.
Mm-hmm.
Heather Graham even does one in Stab. I don't even pick up unknown callers. Ghostface would have a really fucking hard time getting a hold of me.
I have them blocked. Like, they go right to voicemail.
Oh, yeah, because you can have, like, blocked numbers and then you get blocked messages, right? I noticed that I only found that out not long ago. That's really fucking cool. Damn, she looks good.
Fuck you.
Don't poke the mama bear. I would have been at that house in 8 seconds flat. Seems to take her an
You
awfully
sure
long
would
time to
be.
get there.
I do not fucking doubt it, hun. I do not doubt it.
Do not mess with my family.
Can't get him on the phone, can you?
Judy.
They kind of swap the roles a bit in this.
What do you mean?
They have the guy in the guy in the
shower.
shower scene. Yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
they do it. They do
Obviously.
it a few times. It's like also when Mikey Madison shoots fucking mirror
Judy.
eyeball woman in the fucking head later on. I hate her fucking eyeshadow. That would usually be a guy.
I hate that scene right there where he goes, Judy, and then she floors it. Like, why wasn't she flooring it the whole time?
I
know
love
it's just
that
for
bit.
it's just for effect, but that was brilliant. Broad daylight, amazing.
Never seen him do it in broad daylight that I can
No,
remember.
I was so excited I jumped.
Or
No,
her.
this
Because I
is the
I
first
think
time.
that because I
But
think
besides,
that's Amber.
besides the principal in the first one, that's the only broad daylight kill.
Yeah, but that's inside.
Yeah.
Because I think that's Amber because she's stabby. And then when Wes gets it, it's a clean knife. I know they could have wiped it, but it's pristine. Like,
And this with all the doors and the potential jump scares. By the end of it, I was
This is
just
kind of-
fucking kill them already.
yeah, it drags, right?
That's all right. The kill's worth it.
Yeah, it's so good. How they do this one is amazing. I also think this is Richie because I feel like they need the strength for this one. But then again, that's reading a lot into it because apparently Amber
None of that
has
matters.
superpowers, as we see later.
None of it matters because Quinn throws that giant man through the entertainment center.
Yeah. She's also a fucking contortionist or acrobat. Also, in this one, apparently the ghost faces are exactly the same height. They're a bit smarter with their stunt coordinators. I mean, stunt men. I think in 2 they had like 6 or 7 ghost faces.
Oh, Devour. That stuff's so good. You ever had it?
What?
It's a frozen
No.
food. It's right on the door there. It's amazing. I had one
I've
the
only
other day
had-
for lunch.
Funny, had Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, I don't like Ben and Jerry's.
No, I'm not a big fan of Ben and Jerry's. I get Hagen and Dazzles when I come to America.
Friggin'
Haagen-Dazs.
Ben and
Yeah.
Jerry's is like $10 for a small tub. I don't think I've ever even had it.
Yeah, I bought it once. It was nasty.
I just get Sara Lee.
How much is it
So-
now in America, Michelle?
It's probably $8 or $9 for that.
$8 or
little-
$9?
Yeah, for the little tub.
Yeah, I think that's about the same here.
Oh, they're about 13 normally.
What, Ben and Jerry's?
Yeah.
Let me see what it is at Coles. I'll chuck it in my trolley. It might be on special.
Yeah, when they're on special, they're about either $7.50, $9, depends on where you go. But normally
tell
they're
you how
about
big they are.
$13.
Ben and Jerry's. Oh no, here's one for $5. $5. Yeah, they're all $5 for a pint.
Oh, no, they're $14.50 here for 458 mils.
Yeah.
And that's,
Wow. They went down a lot because they used to be really expensive.
let me see if they're on
Bye,
special.
Wes.
Oh, yeah, no, $14.50. You can get 2. Oh, but you can pick 2 for $14.50 as well.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, see, the knife is so clean. And yeah, I honestly, like,
That looks
really,
so real.
do they expect us to really think that that's Amber? But then they do us even worse in a minute. So
I wonder who they'll use for the stunt Ghostface in number 7.
hopefully Wes will pay, I mean, fucking Wes. Kevin will pay more attention to detail for that because he would have listened to the complaints over the years.
Lillard's a ghost face in this one. He's the one that chases Chad.
He's our girl. Botox
He
court.
chases Chad.
You're about to see me cry, guys.
Last time I checked.
Oh, her face.
You okay? Last time I checked. Instead of a moment.
I still think she's beautiful, though. I just love Courtney Cox.
Didn't like me very much. Didn't really like me either.
I'm Samantha. Sam.
Oh, Judy didn't really like me either.
Sorry,
Your lemon squares taste like ass. Oh, the look on her face. And how she says Riley. Oh,
Weathers. Gail Weathers, excuse me.
Yeah, I reckon they might use the two stunt ghost faces from this one.
We're good. Still ready?
No time.
I know they won't use the two ghost faces from number 6. I know that.
Julie, I'm here because I was worried about you. Okay, yeah, my producers wanted me to cover this for obvious reasons. 90% because of you.
Well, I feel 90%
I'm so sensitive.
when did you care about my feelings?
Hey,
Especially not in the last couple of
all
years.
right, listen, let's not pretend I'm the one who ended things.
No one's pretending here. I remember that.
Why aren't you in uniform?
Retired.
Since when?
Since they asked me to. I don't need your pity, dear. My choices.
It was my turn. It was a great opportunity. You said you'd try.
I did.
For 2 whole months.
Listen, you want to make me feel worse than I already do. Good luck. The mornings aren't so bad because to see you again, still back there in New York. Then I remember. I couldn't hack it. No, not. Coward.
Why would you tell me that then? It would have mattered. You are a lot of things, Dewey. But you are not a coward. Just were meant to be a good one.
Oh, Hales, you okay?
yeah, this is just so beautiful. I love this conversation. I'm so glad they did this.
I'm sorry about you.
It's so real. I heard that they made one take of that and they said that was for us, you can't use that. Oh, Lillard. That makes me happy now.
No connection to the other movies, no legacy characters at all. Maybe asking this whole franchise goes off the rails to number 5.
Where's his mother?
Told the sheriff. You? I mean, are you okay? Where are you?
I'll call you later.
Yeah.
Who's at the hospital?
This actually really does make me like 6 more because it really is a love letter to all of them.
They needed you here. Where are you going?
No, they didn't. There's 95 cops there.
This is when you just, after that conversation, when he jumps in this car, this is when you know Joey's going to get it.
Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, and that's the scream, and it has Scott Foley in that episode. I remember that so well. I loved that episode. It was in season 1. I love Dawson's Creek.
I never watched it.
I remember
But
when
I
it
do love
came
Scott
out
Foley.
because it's by Kevin Williamson. He wrote it, and we used to sit there, me and my friends, and just be like, "How do these people talk like this?" And we were so in love with Pacey, and
Everybody was.
Pacey's also in this movie in 2. Scott Foley's in 3. Then you've got Michelle Williams, who's in H2O, Halloween H2O, and they're watching Scream on H2O. So all the universes come together And it really makes no sense.
Uh-oh.
This is like the longest chase scene ever. It's even worse than Wes's
Because she's
kill.
going in reverse.
He just like walks behind us. Like, just kill the fucking bitch. What are you doing? Or she, sorry.
Oh, and it's way over there.
This is what I mean. It's like, if you actually spoke to the filmmakers, they would say to you, yeah, like we know. It's ridiculous. Earlier they say, oh, we're going to move it to a private floor. And it's like, why? No.
It's easier to guard her in one room than the floor.
Guard her in one room with a couple of other patients in other private rooms, right? Like, I don't know if that would be better, but it seems to me like it would. I don't. I'll keep changing the hospitals. Fuck fun. I'm not a fucking cop. But after the first attack, you'd move her to another hospital, right?
I would think so. Put her in a panic room.
And give her cornrows.
Frickin' Jared Leto. Dick. I can't stand him.
Did you see that article that I put up today
No, I was.
about the New
was
Zealand
not
concert?
sleeping. No,
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
watch it.
sorry. You'll have to look. Yeah, later. I love that. She hit him with the
This is
phone.
the exact
Apparently,
moment I knew he was the killer.
exactly. Well, I did too, because when he hit her with the phone, she hit him with the
He
phone.
gets
I was
these-
like,
This pity me
I
stab
was like,
wound
yeah.
who happened to miss all veins and arteries, just like, what's his name?
Again, yeah.
And he doesn't go and
And
stab him. He just
Derek
leaves him on the
and-
floor.
Yeah. I just knew when she hit him with the phone. I was like, because I'd already, favorite scene. That's amazing. And I can't believe it's fucking Mikey Madison. I hate her. She does nothing for this movie.
Oh,
That's clever.
I don't like her either.
She annoys the fuck out of me in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as well. Like, she's supposed to, but she's too much. Apparently, everybody whinges about how she gets caught on fire in this, and they say it's because she got caught in fire in Once Upon a Time. But they had already been caught on fire in this because of Freddy Krueger, tribute to Wes, and because they had Angelina originally being caught on fire in 3. So it was before she got caught on fire in the other one. So people are wrong.
She must have good stomach muscles.
Yeah, she's been working on her
Why
core.
can't-
Yeah, well, she
Why
crawls
can't
around in
she
this,
say,
and
why
in the
doesn't she
movie
say,
Studio
"Killed Richie"?
666, she crawls around too.
How the fuck has he not stabbed the fuck out of her 10 minutes ago? These are the worst 2 ghost faces ever. They
I
are
hate
dumb
them.
as fuck. They are so fucking dumb. And watch here the look on Charlie's face.
Oh, this scene was originally longer.
Was that?
This scene was originally
I'm glad
longer.
it wasn't. Fucking glad, wasn't?
I don't think my heart could have taken longer. I was freaking out.
David Arquette. What would she say?
Okay.
Thinks she's gone, right? It's like, fuck, she's gone. Now what? She's limping. Apparently David Arquette did all his own stunts. In shape, motherfucker. That's why I heard Courtney Cox has been getting in shape.
He was wrestling before this.
He always wrestled. Have you seen that movie? Oh, what is it? What's that
Can't Kill
movie
David
called? I
Arquette.
love it. Yeah, I love it. I haven't seen it in years. It's so good. I'll have to find it. It's from, I think, probably 90s. I love that movie.
Oh, you mean Ready to Rumble?
Yes, yeah. And who's in it with him as someone really cool in it? He would never have done that.
Scott Caan was in it. It's him and Scott
Oh,
Caan.
I love Scott Conn. Love him.
Love him so much. I love his father too. Oh no, I think he's passed. I think. Okay. Oh god.
There's no way that little twit did this.
Watch though when he smiles at that photo. I love it. See that little smile? Oh, it's an honor. Oh,
And look at the robe. It's not a normal Ghostface robe.
I'm still telling you though, Stu would never say it's an honor. I don't care what anyone says. Stu would not say that.
Oh, that is different, Chris. You're right. God, I need to pay more attention.
But Stu did say, what does he say? And I hate how the fucking Richie consoles her. I fucking hate that. How dare he? They should not have put that in this. They did Gail bad there. Oh, I fucking hate that. I'm so fucking mad right now. That stopped my crying though, so it's good. But I'm gonna cry again now. Yeah,
She did well there.
but you know, it
genuinely
does.
Broken.
I'm sure she just thought about him dying in real life, right? Yeah, so and it does bring it back to Stu. How do you gut someone?
I didn't know.
In number one, Sid's like,
You take a knife
how do you
and
gut
just
someone?
put that on.
You got it from groin to sternum. I think they're doing all that shit on purpose though, because there's in the dead meat articles as well. But the Kirby one was real.
That's my favorite scene in 4 when she's rambling through all the horror movies. I love it.
Oh, here's our girl.
That's about damn time.
See, that was the only way they would ever get Sydney back. Why else would she come back? She's got kids. She's happy.
She's married to Mick Studmuffin.
I don't know if she would have even come back if Gail died. It had to be Joy. And Sam had to say that, I think. I do think these two have good chemistry.
Well, I think they hang around a lot on set.
You're not telling me so.
Well, apparently they're really good friends in real life. Apparently all of the newer ones were really good friends.
The core four.
Yeah.
I didn't come to this. I could have helped. I'm scared. I'm scared that I would turn out just like you.
They had to have that relationship with Sam and Tara, otherwise Sam would have just gone full fucking psycho. She had to have something to ground her. Something to pull her back to the light side. See, we're going back to Star Wars again. Sorry, guys.
I'm so tired. I'm so hungry. Yeah,
As she says with her Darth Vader cop.
You gonna watch a movie with us?
Hi, baby.
it's Sam. I know who you are. It's Sam. I'm sorry.
You're Billy.
Yeah, I'm his daughter. I'm sorry if that's weird for you.
Oh, she doesn't care. It's not Sydney's MO.
I appreciate
I mean,
it.
Billy tried to fillet her. The last thing she's worried about is who he knocked up.
I'm really sorry, but
Yeah.
I'm taking my sister away from you. I tried running too. It doesn't work. Oh, all due respect, that's your life, not mine. I'm not so sure about that. What do you want from me, lady? Hey, watch your tone.
It's funny how she just wanted nothing to do with it.
Sorry.
And now she's there and she's like all gung-ho about killing them. Like maybe don't kill them, get them arrested.
And the host of a morning show commit murder. Right. And I'm what in this scenario?
The bait.
Bait. A helpless victim. The shoot that you're not helpless.
I
You killed your friend.
fucking love Gail. If the shoe fits.
I'm sorry that what this has done to your life, but no matter what you or the killer or anyone says, this isn't my story.
All right. Get the fuck out of town, huh?
He just seems way too happy to be there. Like,
We met. Saying who's gonna start together to see these people ever again?
Sam, no, we're leaving. The only way I can protect Tara. Okay, good luck. You too.
You're gonna need it.
Well, that went fucking horribly. Okay, man. She seems really good. Honestly, he's a piece of shit.
I like how she respects her.
Look at it yourself. He's gonna go after her. Like, he did what? Seemed like he made out with you. Think that's a compliment?
I love how all of a sudden they're a team.
They've always been. They just
It
finally
took Dewey dying.
did it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the thing. It took Dewey dying, but now all of a sudden they are like simpatico. As if you know the rules by now. Okay. I'm not going back to the murder hospital. That's exactly where you're going. You're not going to the party. It's always in the third act, the party. Fucking
Clearly,
idiot.
he didn't pay it. He
You
didn't pay
just
attention
watch
enough
every
to the
stab
movie.
fucking movie. You know the rules. This is how you know he is the killer. fucking idiots. This is what I'm saying. The writers must
Don't
be,
you know the
they must be
rules?
like,
What are you doing, Parker?
there's a very simple formula.
What are you doing, babe? Come on up.
So where? Oh.
Come on.
I like how they did this.
You gonna help? Yeah.
They even got like Marco Beltrami in there for the toast. Some really obscure people. Well, not obscure for us, but for a lot of people. This is the best scene that Mikey Madison has. This works really well and makes me love Mindy 100 times more.
I can't stand that girl.
I would like to see her in something else and see how I feel about her. But after Once Upon a Time and this,
What are you doing? Parker doesn't
she is
like her either.
stunningly beautiful, though. I don't blame you, Parks.
Right.
There is no likable quality about her in this movie. She's so obviously the killer.
I didn't think she was a killer. I was just hoping she'd get killed.
No, I thought she was the killer from get-go. They try and fuck you up with the video at the beginning. As soon as I saw when they're at the hospital and it said maybe Amber, I was like, yeah, no, she's a killer. It's too obvious. And I knew for sure that she was here because I knew Mindy wasn't, because I went with the rules that she was gay. So and she was so likable. I didn't think they'd make the new Randy the killer.
The reveal in this one's really good. She just blows this chick's head up.
Yeah, it's my favorite part. She hit the fuck out of me too. Those fucking eyelids. Go look in a fucking mirror. Just tell them the truth. You don't want to fuck up because of eye makeup.
It was a lot of work.
And that red ombre, fucking hell. I'm way past that shit. She's got the tartan skirt, like, because in this I noticed heaps of the Scream 1 clothing homages. So Richie with the plaid, or flenos as we say in Australia.
Woman bashers.
And then Mindy is dressed like Randy.
Not Randy. Fake Randy.
And then so Quinn has the plaid skirt like Tatum. Chad has Steve's jacket.
Yes.
Gotta brush these knots out, man. My nervous hair pulling. You know what I do think's clever? It's coming up. because it's totally something that would happen, and it'd piss you off so bad.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. No.
And how soon did you guys know it was Stu's house?
That ghost
Before the-
face is Lillard.
Before the movie.
Yeah, I know it was in the trailer, but I didn't watch the trailer.
No, I
I
knew
knew
it
it was
before that
Stu's house.
'cause it was all over the bloody internet.
Oh, well,
was?
I didn't know. So it's Stu's house, right? I
Yeah.
didn't know before I saw the movie that it was. But I know that
when they
it
showed
was-
the promo pic with Sam
This.
standing in the doorway.
See how he's got the blood on the phone and he's trying to do it? I'm just like, that is so real. That would happen. He's- Can you imagine?
That's his femoral.
I
He'd
would
be so
just-
dead.
Well, he was supposed to die, and then they figured out that there was no male survivors in it, and he was like really well liked. Oh well, the filmmakers really liked him. So is this a different robe again from the one in the hospital?
No.
Okay, so it just changes.
Get
from
him,
then.
Stu. Get him.
Oh, look at his face. He looks so believable. And why would they all go in? It's ridiculous. Fucking stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I'm going to say it. They're retards.
All right. And if you think I'm waiting and get murdered, that's fine.
This is my favorite Charlie bit. Why do they just end the party just because they're there? Yeah. Who's the killer? Amber.
I still never suspected her.
This is my favorite bit of his.
Steve, how are you? Kara here has been attacked by the killer twice, and now they're here, which makes this place a huge murder target. So if I were you, I would probably leave.
He all of a sudden is an expert on these movies when he knew nothing.
A huge murder target. What a dick.
But they made it subtle because he starts to know shit all the way through since he's been watching it.
so much. Great, thank you for leaving the shop. Thank you.
What are you doing? Come on, stop it.
Go Min. Because she picks up so easily. She is super sexy though.
Slut.
I'd make out with Mindy.
I'll be right back.
I like this too. She's like, are you fucking stupid?
Stop it. Fools.
She just rolls her eyes at him like, fuck off.
Moving.
No, so you're like
Okay, I'll be right back.
Uh-huh.
He's dead.
I like that bit too. I like how they put that in. He sure is. Oh God. She's so lovely in real life, this girl. But Jesus, those eyes.
Where's my brother? I don't know. Maybe probably off the
Well, wait a minute.
He actually went looking. Yeah.
Look at her eyes.
Okay. Okay. What are you looking at? Just revising your assessment.
Oh, but she's like, I do now.
Your bong on the table.
Nice product placement.
A little bit now. Yeah.
A little bit now.
You said I was too polite. Maybe. What do you think, huh? Videos. You know what actually happens? Next month. And we're stupid.
Fucking psycho.
Like, they stopped. Gas station. Oh.
Here comes the big reveal. But I love this camera shot.
How far are we?
God, she looks good in that tank top.
Hello. You need to get out of that house right now. Leave alone. You're in Stu Mocker's house where your dad killed everyone. Someone's trying to get you there. You need to get the fuck out, Sam.
Isn't that cool?
Jamie, watch out. Watch out, Jamie.
They gave way too much away when they released that picture.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That was in the trailer, apparently.
It was.
Yeah, that part there was, but they actually had set photos before the actual
Oh, I
trailer
love this
came
bit.
out.
I
They
love
need to,
how
like,
smart they make
release
Mindy here.
nothing. Tell us nothing. I don't want to know anything about this movie.
Yeah, well, the dumb fucks should put their phones away on their bloody set.
Yeah. Lock them in a box.
I like hearing theories, but I don't want to know.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
A lot of blood. No, maybe.
Here we go.
Where the fuck were you? I went to the basement to get the beer. You were in the basement alone. I asked her to come with me. She said no.
He was just.
These are
trying to
the only
find me.
two as well.
The rest of you are wandering around. What if you is the fucking killer? Fuck you. Why is there blood on your hands? I'm so fucking way. No. Fuck you. Fucking killer. I know.
That's for your eyeshadow, motherfucker. These two are the other ones too that don't turn against each other. Guess we got to give some respect for that, right?
What?
She's the one that brought us here. She reached here within a change of years.
You just gave yourself away, bud.
All these things you. Wait, whoa, Steve.
You would
Oh, it's
think
my.
being married to a cop, Sid would be a better shot.
This is my gift that I welcome everyone to the page with. I love this bit. They're just like, we know everything by now. We're fucking expert trap.
You gotta go to the hospital. Go finish it. Go finish it.
Wasn't that where she got shot last time?
For Dewey.
Yeah, she always gets grazed on the ribs. Excuse me. That's a pretty cool shot too. I love her phone call. Fuck, she looks amazing. I can't wait to see her in 7.
I know. I'm so excited.
Oh, she's got the leather jacket. Didn't she have the leather jacket in 4?
No, she was in that blue shirt.
Anyone hiding, killer or not, you have 5 seconds to show yourself.
I know.
How about you stop chewing on whatever you're chewing on? Your turn? Ooh, don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Come on.
This is the only part that I really don't like about this movie. It pisses me off that she hesitates.
How the hell's Tara killing people? She could barely walk. And now she can barely breathe.
Hello, Sydney.
Sydney.
I like
No.
Charlie. I'm sorry.
Wait 10 minutes.
I've got respect for him. I hated these two for so long, but the more I watch it, the more I like Charlie. I mean, fucking Richie. Sorry. I think I kept on calling him Charlie all the way through. It's Richie. They all sound the same. Sorry, Peeps. That's probably going to piss you off if you're watching this.
Holy shit, it's Ghostface!
That's a good line too. I think oh no, he didn't improvise that one. That's really cool too.
I do it all the time. As soon as I see something at the shop and it's got Ghostface, I'm like, holy shit, it's Ghostface!
I love it.
And there's no way in hell Sydney couldn't have killed Amber right there. You know, she wouldn't have taken Sid down. Oh, Sid.
Finally. Why are you surprised? Why the fuck are you surprised, you dumb fucking bitch? Crazy recognized crazy. Prescott. I wonder why she's still Prescott. Shouldn't she be Sydney Kincaid? She wanted to get away from it all so badly.
Yeah, I would have dumped Prescott as soon as I could.
Yeah. It goes back to when you said they always say Sydney Prescott. Why are you surprised? Jesus. Gullible, stupid fucking bitch, because she's not. I guess she's new to all this. I guess we've got to go back to when Sydney was first in all of this.
I need to find that voice changer.
Do not. Do not.
See, there were parts of Mikey Madison's performance that I liked at the end of this, but then it's coming up and I'm just like, you fucking idiot.
Let's go, bitch.
No one has made a that movie the first one.
It's good how they make this set look like the real house, though.
Hey! Whoa.
Mm.
Whoa.
Now, all of a sudden, they tried to trick you for so long and it didn't fucking work.
I'm a really big fan.
I love that.
You see the one stab movie?
Not really, it's kind of scary.
That checks out. Anyway, suck balls. Because nobody takes the truth seriously.
Because there's only one shot of the house where it's the real house.
Because we love
Yeah. And it's actually a set. It's not even a house.
Can fandom be toxic?
Everyone freaked out when they saw it.
Love. They don't fucking understand these movies are important to people.
This all really makes sense because think of us with the first Scream, right?
That's how you make a great seven. Based on actual events. Yeah.
Just to make me the hero.
Look at her face. What is it? She's sweating a lot. None of the others are.
Couple minutes, okay? Couple minutes.
You know the biggest problem with sad movies is? There's no like Myers or Jason Voorhees. There's no bad guy to keep someone back.
This is what they want to do. They keep putting these little things in to bring Stu back. No Michael Myers to keep coming back. They've got to do that.
We realized pretty quickly we had some good ideas.
And then hard for me to find you in that film. Oh, and hard for me to fuck you either.
Yeah, with your micro penis.
Woman is supposed to be empowering you. When you're just holding you.
We wouldn't work with just you, Sam. We had to bring
I bet he doesn't fuck her like a walrus.
I would.
So would I.
Son of the milk. Because our movie is a fucking thing. Is that what you better be?
Because I'm pretty sure that Amber would prefer to fuck corpses than him.
So, we can't let you this either. It's rather this many times. It would just be ridiculous. It's time.
I watched
You know what the best thing about this? Sorry, go.
What cover? Is there a-
What house?
Gotta go start dating?
You go.
I watched a special, maybe it was that Sister Pam or something, about how they set the kitchen so it really matched the first kitchen. Like the cups are the same color, the plates, the walls,
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff. It was
The-
really neat. Stuff
The
that I
tiles with
did not notice.
the tiles with the painting, the roses, even all of that attention to detail is amazing.
Yeah, because they went there. They went to the actual location.
Yeah. I was going to say, what I like about this is that the best kills are not the Ghostface kills. The best kills are Ghostface being killed.
Right.
They switched it up. Yes. The death crutch. Crutch of death. Oh, she bites him like Sydney did in the first one.
She bit through the Coflex. I can't imagine that really hurt. Hey,
Biting hurts. You
hell
get
are
by
you
a dog, it fucking hurts. Things start
yeah,
going wrong
I've
for
been
you
chomped on
guys.
before.
I got bit saving my little cousin when I was younger, and oh my god, so much pain, and for a really long time on my thigh. See, this is when she pisses me off. I just want to be part of something. She tries to be Stu here. Oh, the thing I was talking about comes up in a minute. I don't know if you guys know it, but it's really cool.
Think about slashers, man. How many blood trails? This one yours? So many blood trails. Only way to find out.
Ooh, she spat. What is it with spitting in this movie? Disgusting. Like my potty mouth.
So yours, bitch.
Nice job, Gail.
Fuck you.
You know whose gun it was?
No.
Julie's.
God, that's beautiful.
Because they take his gun. Yeah. I love that. Made me cry when I first heard that.
All these dogs today.
I don't know. I've never heard anyone talk about it until recently. And I've watched so many Scream videos. And like all the Scream channels. I like, and I've never heard anyone talk about it until I heard Guy Busick say something about it.
When they sell this house this time, I'm thinking somebody's going to get it for about $8, considering everything that happened in it.
No,
You
probably
don't have to
not. If they
disclose all
make
that
another
crap.
stab movie, this bit's a bit like I like. I don't know.
Hook her up, Billy.
It doesn't really make sense to me, but I like how he winks at her. He looks sexy. The villain dies in the end. Why is she the villain? Yes! So good. Go for it. Go, girl.
Beautiful.
Come on,
Love
Sam.
it.
This is when I was like, Sam is not to be fucking played with.
Oh my God.
I cannot wait to see you in sit. I cannot wait to see what you do in Six Girls. And she didn't let me down. He does this really well. I love his.
That's a wrap, Casper.
He looks good. Like he does his death really well. The looks on his face and that. And a knife swipe from a non-ghost face. I am now in love with Sam Carpenter. Pretty sure she'd be fluid. And where the fuck was Sydney and Gail for like 5 minutes? No.
Pardon me, I had to.
Freddy
scream at my
2.0.
cats. Jeez, what a freak.
Oh, the Babadook. Oh, I wish she hadn't said that.
Elevated
I
horror.
hate the Babadook. I know it's Australian. But
So do I. I
fucking
want
hate the
to.
Babadook.
I want to fucking
That-
brick that kid.
That fucking kid, I would fucking kill it. Little fucking brat.
Nothing a brick couldn't
It's
fix.
like the lie.
What did you
Exactly.
create?
That it's like
What
the
about a
lie.
brick?
Yeah.
It's like the lie. Let's just fucking line them up and fucking shoot them like they do in Bangkok. I love how the twins give each other the thumbs up. That'd be me. Oh, good.
Your ears hanging off, your eyes falling out. Stop.
Love you, bro. Babadook's a female director too, so I feel really bad, but oh god.
Thank you both for everything. You're gonna be alright?
I like how they're just sitting there, being stabbed and shot.
They're just sitting there like Starbucks out of their favorite coffee.
They're not even wincing or anything. They're just smiling away, like la la la.
She's beautiful eyes.
The blue eyes. Oh my god.
Those eyes got me in trouble. Kevin has those eyes.
Why didn't she write that book? God, fuck, I hate 6. I don't know why people put 6 in front of anything.
I put it in front of 4.
They put it in front of 3. I was watching. You know what? Do you know what's number 1 on Rotten Tomatoes? For critics, not audience.
What?
I watched a video yesterday. 2. It's 2 then 1.
Yeah.
I don't mind that flashback.
A lot of people do that.
Oh,
A lot of people pick 2 over 1. I couldn't possibly.
I don't know anyone who picks 2 over 1. The only person I know that whose videos I watch that almost picks 2 over 1 is Zach Cherry, I think, because he loves the reveal. That's personally my favorite reveal, but
Oh, I think
It's
that's
not my
fantastic. I
favorite
thought
movie.
Mrs. Loomis was brilliant. I loved her.
oh yeah, I love it, and I also love in 1 and 2 how you are literally told everything, but it's still a massive surprise. That's what I love about reveals, and that's why I said earlier about this one and the next one. At this point, it's not about the reveals anymore because you know that it's going to be,
See, that's the real house there.
yeah.
It just sold
Because,
for
yeah,
like,
at this
I don't
point,
know, $3 million or something.
I heard that. But where's, oh, and the birds, because he loved birds, and he put the whipper bird, I think it was, in a lot of his movies, the sound effects. I'm not sure which ones, but sorry, I
I
just
hope
have.
you liked it, Wes.
I think he would have, because it was a massive tribute to him. They did so much for him in
I
that.
gave this a 3.5.
They basically
out of
gave
5.
him gave him a wake. To be honest, it keeps going up in my rankings a lot. I think it's because it is a love letter to him. And I appreciate that because I love him so
Sometimes I
much.
like it more than I like it other times. It's strange.
It's definitely more rewatchable for me. I find myself watching it a lot. I think that they bring the different stories together as much as they can, because they have sort of the legacy characters which they have to bring in, and they do those quite well. And then they have these new characters to introduce, and they do get you invested like into the twins and Sam and Tara. And yeah, like yeah, I don't know. I do like that the Skeeter Ulrich thing. I like that she's his daughter and she's fighting her bad side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's a lot about it that I really like, but Heather. Oh, I really like Heather. Dewey. And I like how I actually do really like how they did Dewey. Other than making him an alcoholic, sort of whatever, and they made the others, like they made Sydney happy, they made Gail successful again, like.
What were you gonna say, Chris?
I was going to say, every time I watch this movie, that they so could have left this on a hanger, on a cliffhanger. Yeah. They could have drove off in the ambulance, and then the Ghostface thing came through on the CB radio in the ambulance.
Yeah. Oh, that would be good.
I don't know about cliffhangers. I think now that they have it, that they're doing a trilogy again, there may be one.
I think that would be great if we didn't actually, like, maybe in the first one we don't know who it is, and towards the end of the second one we find out who it is. Like, say it's Stu, and we find out all the intricate workings. But then through the second half of 2 and all of 3, we get to watch how it unfolds. And then at the end of 3, they catch whoever the hell's left.
I'd like to see maybe them show something in the future and then show how it comes to pass type thing. I can't really explain. But I think if they're going to reveal Stu, I think they should just do it like in an opening act and get it over and done with. You know what I mean? And then not make that the focus of the story. Because by this point, they've basically, kind of like 6, but not exactly. But
in a way, I wish they did that.
Because I think that it's going to be a trilogy. They have definitely laid the groundwork for a cult because of 6, and even before that, like with these 2 and all of that. Because obviously, the beginning of 6, you've got Jason and his mate, whatever his name is, and they're trying to finish Richie's work, but Richie met Amber on thingy, and then it goes all the way back to 2 where Mrs. Loomis met Mickey on freaking MySpace or whatever. So it kind of goes back to even all the way back then. And then someone was saying the other day that they could even bring Randy back, and Randy's like, fuck you, like, I always loved you, Sid. And you always picked everyone over me. But I think he's way too beloved to do something like that.
Yeah, they wouldn't. Oh, can you imagine the ramifications if they did that? If they made Randy go bad? Oh, that would. And
I honestly, to tell you the truth, like all the legacy characters would not be down for that. Like even Randy would be like, "Fuck off." Like I mean, Jamie Kennedy would be like, "Hell no."
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted to just protect Sid. She was like everything to me. I don't think that would ever happen, but yeah. But I don't know. I just think for all the Stu haters, I think if they did it subtly, if it wasn't the big reveal, I think it would work more. Like,
right.
I don't know. What do you think, Chris? Because you're a believer.
Yeah, well, They only really hate Stu's because they really think that he is dead. Because they're like, how does he survive over TV on his head?
They were saying that the other day in the stream as well that I was watching. And I said, someone said, oh, do you think that Sydney would recognize him, right? And they were like, yeah, of course he would. He'd just be older. He might have a beard and have long hair or whatever, do a bit of a Michael Myers. But then I said, no, actually, like, wouldn't he be all scarred up? And they said, we don't even think the TV would have smashed. And then I'm like, well, actually in 6, like, the TV was smashed, but I didn't say that. But I was like, no, actually, I mean, like, wouldn't he have been burned? And they were like, oh, yeah. So,
Well, all of the fan fiction, they show him with burns on his face.
yeah.
The fan,
Like,
like
this
of him coming
weird
back now,
because,
they
like-
show him with burns on his face. He'd have to be deformed
Yeah.
at some point.
Because this was in Craven, and they were like, oh, no, he might just have, like, a couple of scars on his face or something. Because they said the TV wouldn't have broken. And I was thinking in my head, I didn't say it because I didn't want to, like, piss them off, that the TV was actually broken because it's in 6 and they put it on, like, Kirby puts it on, like, throws it on Ethan's head. But I just said, oh, no,
Ethan, yeah.
yeah, true. But I thought, like, he'd be burned. And then they were like, they saw it at the very end. And then they were like, oh, yeah, Haley, no, yeah, we didn't think about that. That's probably right. So
Well, in the
he
fake
could,
trailer,
we could see.
I was going to say, in the fake trailer for this one, he did have a burnt face. He's in the back of the cop car and his face is deformed and burnt.
Yeah, so we could see, like, something going on there. And we
I mean,
don't know.
it could
who
have
this
been
person is. Like,
it could have been the perfect storm when that TV hit him. It was already jacked up from people fighting in there. And I mean, people survive stuff they're not supposed to survive all the time.
well, especially now, that's what they're showing in these last two movies, is that you can fucking survive anything, especially if you're stabbed in the stomach.
Yeah,
And-
I mean, but like in real life, you know, like they get squished by the car or the mother lifts the van off.
Oh, you can
somebody,
get
you know,
shot in the
this-
head.
Right. None of it's, but you're supposed to die, but you live by some miracle. So there's nothing to say that the perfect storm didn't happen with that TV and he didn't die. Of course, like I said, I've never been in the Stu movement until like a year ago. I never heard
Yeah.
the theories, none of it.
I just have always loved him. And as soon as the Stu believers started coming out, I was like down. I was like, because, I mean, you guys know how I feel about Lillard without Stu. Like, I've loved him since before Scream. So,
Oh yeah, me too.
like,
That just cinched it for me.
yeah. And so as soon as I saw he was in Scream, I was down because, well, I'd seen Skeet in The Craft, and Drew Barrymore obviously drew me. Haha, Drew me.
Oh,
Straight
bum,
up,
bum.
because I'd been
Yes,
in
that
love, because I was in love with Drew since I was like really young. She's not that much older than me, but I think she's a good 5 or 6 years older than me, and I loved her since E.T., like since I was a kid, and like Firestarter.
Yeah, she's
all
my
of that.
age. I've grown
And,
up with all of her sagas because she was a mess there. For a
Yeah.
while.
Oh yeah, she was an absolute, and like, you know, the Letterman show when she jumped up on the table and was showing off her boobies. I thought she was amazing. See, even back then, I loved the Wild Childs, like, and then of course she was in Firestarter, and I'd already like gotten into Stephen King when I was like, even before my teens. Like, my mum had introduced me to like milder Stephen King stuff, like Salem's Lot and things like that. So, and she did like a couple of Stephen King things. She did a couple of Steven Spielberg things, like He's Her Godfather.
Mhm.
And then did things like Poison Ivy, and I just thought she was so sexy and beautiful. And she did all that stuff, like when, as I said, when she jumped on the David Letterman table and did the BB showing thing, and I just was like in awe of Drew Barrymore. So at that point, I saw she was in it, and I was like, I'm down to clown for sure. So went to the theaters and saw it, and I was just like, what the hell did I just see? That was the most amazing thing ever.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And especially, I was already a West fan too, and Kevin Williamson fan. Like, what interested you guys in Scream?
Nev.
Probably just the movie itself. It was really one of the first horror movies that I was introduced to, and then I've just stuck with it.
When did you actually see it?
Probably would have been early '97 when it came out on VHS.
I saw it after
Oh.
the second one came out
Oh, okay, yeah.
because I saw the third one. The third one's the first one I saw in the theater, and I drugged Kevin to it.
Yeah.
He's not thrilled.
So I told you guys, like, I saw it in the theater, and then when I saw it the second time, I told you about that experience, right?
Hmm. I have to step away. I'll be back.
No worries. So did you see the second one in the theater, Chris?
I didn't see any Scream in the theater to number three.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Hang on, I'm gonna mute my telly. I don't have my glasses on. Very cool.